Hi, my name is Charles Krager, and this is a story about how I had to go up to the Boundary Waters with my father on a camping trip, and I had to become brave. So, at the very beginning of this trip, we went through 7 portages, which allowed us to get to the campground base that we wanted to go to. It was called Thunder Lake. We were at Thunder Lake and we had a great time. We caught a lot of fish, we had a lot of fun, we told stories, we played board games that I never played before, and he taught me a lot of new skills. On our way back, though, we had to go through those 7 portages. After we got through the first 6, we decided to set up camp on the last portage, the last lake. The last lake was the busiest lake, so there wasn't very many campgrounds available at the time because a lot of people were leaving because it was the end of the weekend, and we couldn't find a campground. We did finally find one after 2 hours of looking, but the only downside to this campground was that it had bear feces on it. It was all berries, multiple little poops all around, and it scared my father and I because we didn't want to get attacked by a bear. We didn't want to see a bear. Bears are scary. So we decided to stay on this campground because we knew that we weren't going to be able to find another one. We would have to do another trek back, another portage to find open campgrounds, and we didn't want to do that because we were exhausted from doing the first 6. We didn't want to do another one. So during this trek, we were able to find one. We set up camp, put the tents up and everything, and we were really tired, so we just made dinner and went to bed. Neither one of us really slept well, though, due to the campground being uneven and having bears. We put 2 tin pans in our campground, though, to make sure that we could scare off the bears. The next day, we woke up, took down the campground, and we went to the portage. On the last portage that we took down, after completing it, I told my father, let's put the canoe in front of the rocks. He said, yeah, that's a good idea. I don't really want to pay back the deposit that we put down on the canoe. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like it. So we did that, and I went back for the last backpack because we had about 6 backpacks and we just couldn't carry them all at the same time. So right when I was walking back, I hear my dad go, ah, and he just cussed bloody hell out. And next thing I know, I see my father and he has a broken wrist. So I had to become the leader of this camping trip now. As a 14-year-old kid, it was very scary, it was very nerve-wracking, it was very terrifying for me. I didn't know what to do, but I knew I had to do it. So I took control, I loaded up the rest of the stuff onto the canoe, and we went out. While we were going out, I was very scared. I had to get out of the canoe about 5 or 6 times and re-guide us because they were really tight waterways with a lot of grass growing out of the water. So I had to redo it. Then I found our guide. He was the guy that took us to the campground originally and brought all of our supplies with us. I told Casey that, hey,